Good evening, my friends, and welcome to this edition of Wise Conservatism's Videoside chat, taken from inside my new studio, where I've finally got electricity in here. It's still a little cool in here because the heater, I don't have the electricity to where I can run the heat and everything else in here yet. So the computer's not in here yet or anything but that. I can still do my videos out here now. This week we had Obama. This last week anyway, we had Obama win the Nobel Peace Prize. And even though we all know about this and it's old news to all of us, I am willing to wager that most of us are still at a loss for this. I always thought that the Peace Prize was given to people who did things for the betterment of the world or for the betterment of people in general. And my question to Obama was this: what have you done except to get on television all the time and talk, 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 and more talk? He doesn't seem to know anything about what is going on in this world, let alone here in the United States, and to top that off, he really doesn't seem to care. He doesn't care about anything that the people of the United States want. And he doesn't care to find out about that either. All he wants to do is push his agenda and force it down our collective throats like Clinton tried to do during his administration. It seems a legacy is all that the Democrats and the liberals are after, that and socialism. It then takes me to another question which I have to ask too. If you want your legacy, why don't you do something that would be good and be remembered in a good way? Obama says that his plans are helping the United States. And all I can do is shake my head at this one, because his plans are doing nothing but destroying this great country. Now, I have been saying for some months now that this country is being led in a direction that would make the founding fathers turn over in their grave or come out of their graves just to rectify the situation that we have put ourselves in. And yes, my friends, I said we have put ourselves in. With the leaders in this country having a love affair with the Hugo Chavez's of the world and the Ahmadinejads of the world and the Bin Ladens of the world, it seems that Obama, Pelosi, and their ilk have taken into their hands to lead this country into socialism. And you have to realize, my friends, that that is not new for the liberal faction of the Democratic Party. This has been something that they've been after for my whole life, which is going on 60 years now. And we need to stop this. The next election is crucial, and we have to take these people in Washington out of power. My friends, if someone came back from 30 years ago and ended up in America today, they would not recognize this country. They would not recognize it as the country that they fought and sacrificed for, that they loved with all of their hearts and did everything they could to preserve the Union and the Republic that this country stood for. We have to keep in mind things that these people, the Democrats in power, we have to keep in mind what they say. We seem to have a very short memory on what they say. Things like Obama saying he wanted a single-payer health care system. That was his desire. Now he's saying something different, and everyone seems to have forgotten that he wants a single-payer health care system. That is what he's after. We have to remember things like former Labor Secretary Robert V. Reich speaking on behalf of the Democrat Party at the University of California in Berkeley in a speech heralded for its openness and honesty in the media, of course, in 2007, when he said, "We are going to have to, if you're very old, we're not going to give you all that technology and all those drugs for the last couple of years of your life to keep you maybe going for another couple of months. It's too expensive, so we're going to let you die." And just this last month, the Democrats were trying to tell the American people that it was the Republicans who actually wanted the people to die. Really? We have to remember who actually said and made all of these statements when they were actually made, and who actually said them. Hasn't been the Republicans. I am talking about both parties here, though. If they do not think that the Constitution needs to be defended and stood up for. The Constitution of this great nation is the most perfect document that has ever been used for the founding of a nation. And it is about time that we got leaders back in Washington who are proud of what this country has done for the world since its birth. Who are proud of what the Constitution says and what it stands for. Because right now, we do not have that. We have the ones that we want, who want to serve and to save America, are the ones who deserve to be there in Washington. Not the ones who want to tear it down as Obama and the rest of the power in Washington do now. Obama has to be a one-term president. This is Robert the Infidel Garding with this edition of Wise Conservatism's Videoside Chat for this October the 17th of 2009. God bless you all. Have a fantastic week. God bless America. God bless our troops. And God bless everyone who is standing up for this great country that the world looks to and the world flocks to. Have a good and wonderful weekend.